Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session. Okay, we're going to go over AR and go over the student side, the younger student side, the older student side, and the parent side. And then if any teachers are logged on or watch it later, they'll be able to see what the parents are seeing so they'll know how to help. So AR has a website for each school. So our school is Orlando Science Technology Campus, or if you're joining us from the high school, it's the Orlando Science Schools. I'm Amy Trujillo, Mrs. Trujillo. I help with AR and Brain Pop. So I'll have a session at 7 for AR, and then a session at 7:30 for Brain Pop. And then we'll have other sessions other nights for other online resources. So AR is something we do at our school. This year, the goals have changed a little bit, but we still have AR goals for all of our students, and at least the K6 campus. And then the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, I think it's based on amount of books, amount of goals, points and stuff for their class. So their teachers will be able to tell you exactly what their goals are. So our AR website is this really long website, which is right here. So it says hosted 322.rin learn. It has a whole bunch of numbers. So if you go to your internet browser and type in bit.ly/OSSAR-book, which is bit.ly/OSSAR-book, it will come up with this website. This is the shortened URL. You can also click on our link from our Connect page, from our website. All of it will go to this page. The first thing that parents do, or that I tell parents when they tell me they can't get into AR, is did you go to the right website? So this is the first one. bit.ly/OSSAR-book works. Also bit.ly/OSSAR-book. So when you're typing it in, let's see, the link should work and take you to the full website with all of those numbers in the website. Those numbers are because it's our certain school, and each school has their own AR account. You're going to click I'm a student and log in as a student. Now this is if your student is taking a quiz. So you type in your username and password. The username and passwords this year are probably 2 letters, which are initials most likely, a dot, and then some numbers. Let's actually do it correctly. Oh. Hold on just one second. Let me actually type things correctly. So it's going to come up with this screen, which doesn't look very appealing because all it has is this big orange button. This big orange button is where your student is going to go to take their quiz and see their progress, find their book, and everything else they need to do. So they have these books here for you. If you are new to AR, you cannot read books in AR. You have to actually read books somewhere else, and then this is just for the test. So accelerated reader, which is what AR stands for, is just the test on books that you have read. So you can look up books here by the title, author, or quiz number. I don't know quiz numbers of many books, but I know the title, or I can look up certain authors. I can click on my progress and see my progress. This student is actually in 9th grade, so there's no flower over here. When I log into another account, you'll be able to see the flower and it watering the flower and the growth. But this is not cutesy because this is for an older student in high school. It does have, he has 100% correct on this test. how many points he's earned. He actually needs to earn 30 points. And what his book level is. His book level is a 9.0, ninth grade. And the book that he read was a 3.6. He's only read one book. He's read all of fiction and none of nonfiction. And this will show you the marking period. So if you're ever wondering when the AR marking period is up, it tells you right here. This is, again, for the student side. This certifications, we don't really do any of these, but this says he's an independent reader. He's working on this one. Read 3 books independently, select a book level of 1 first grade or higher. Hopefully he will, because he's in 9th grade, and earn 10 points. Vocabulary practice. Vocabulary quizzes do not count towards AR quizzes, so you can take them. It's good practice, but it's not mandatory. If I click on his bookshelf, it will show you his bookshelf. He only has 1 book. He read Scaredy Squirrel with 100%, and this is his rating. He really liked the book. So this is his page. Again, this is where you look for a book. Here are just some books. So if you're like, I wonder what that one's like. Some different books for him. These are older books because he's in 9th grade. So it's pulling some older books, you know, more at his level instead of little kid books. So let's show you what it looks like to take a quiz. So Scaredy Squirrel has lots and lots of different books. They have Scaredy Squirrel. We've already taken that one. He makes a friend. He's at the beach. So you make sure that you find the right book. Sometimes with the older kids, it's the unabridged version versus the abridged. So you have to just be careful with it. This one right here says he's already taken a quiz on this one. This right here says that this quiz can be in audio, so you can actually listen to it. So this is very good for kids that are struggling to read, or maybe that speak a different language. They can listen to the quiz. We also have quizzes in Spanish. So if you type in the titles in Spanish, you can find some Spanish quizzes. I think that's the only language we have right now. So let's try Scaredy Squirrel makes a friend. It's going to tell you the book level. So it's a 3rd grade book. And the points are half a point. So picture books are only worth half a point. Chapter books are worth between 1 point and like 50. I think some of the Harry Potters are 20, 30 points. So there's a lot of points there. He can say, was he read to? Did he read with someone, or did he read by himself? So say we read this together. Do I want the recorded voice on or off? Off right now. Okay, so since it's a picture book, it's only going to have 5 questions. And if I did the read aloud, it would read it aloud to me. So let's see here. What is that? I'm saying he counted. We're going to guess on these. How did I like the book? I really liked it because we like Scaredy Squirrel books. It's going to tell me how I did. Ooh, I passed it. So since I passed it, if I did really bad, it won't let me see my missed questions. So like if the kids just guess, it's not going to let you see the questions they did wrong. So some of my very smart students have tried that and it doesn't work. But since I have 80% correct, I actually passed this quiz. I can review my missed questions. And let's see here. He did not pass the time by counting. He swam. And then I can say, okay, find my next book. We don't print Topps Report at our school. It tells you how many points he earned. We only earned 0.4 points because he didn't get everything correct. So find my next book. So that is how you take a quiz. So now it's down here. It says you want to take a vocabulary quiz on these. You can, but again, they don't count for AR at all. On his progress, you can see he has 85% of his goal, and he has 0.9 out of 30. So the thing with kids, once you get to some of the older grades and you have a lot of points to make, reading little picture books is going to take a very, very long time because you have to read 60 picture books to meet this goal. So it's a good thing to start reading some chapter books. It says that he's read 2 books. I can look on his bookshelf and he can see this. Now, here comes the parent side. So for the parent side, so that's the student side. They can log on, they can do all of their AR quizzes, they can do them at school, they can do them at home. But there is a parent portal for AR for you to make your life easier. So if you type in bit.ly/OSS Home Connect, so let me put it here in the OSES Home Connect, this will go to our Home Connect page of our AR. Again, it's a specific website just for our students. I'm going to log in, me as a parent, with his same username and password. So I'm going to type it here. And this is my parent portal. So I can't take quizzes from here, but I can see how he's doing. I can see the quizzes that he's taken, the percentage of them. He's above his goal. Great job, Zach. The points that he's earned, only 3%. His book level, he's reading at a 3.3 level, and he's supposed to be reading at a 9th grade level. And here's the AR book finder. So if you're like, ooh, I want to see if these books are AR, and we can see his last quiz, when it was taken, what day. And the part that I think people are missing is up here where it says email setup. So you're going to customize, if you want, your emails so they go to you. So when your student takes a quiz, you receive an email. So the good thing about this, not the students do it, but right before AR deadline is up, students are in a class and they're going through every book on the shelf and they are taking lots and lots of tests and they're not doing so well. Well, by having the email set up, you're receiving an email every single time they take a quiz. So this could be a good thing. So we already have 2 emails in here. So Mima, she speaks Spanish. They only have Spanish and English at this point, but she speaks Spanish. So her emails will go to her in Spanish. My emails will come to me in English. And I can put up to 5 different people in here. So for first name, we normally just put Mima, Dad, Mom, but you could put whatever first name you want because the email will say, Dear Mom or Dear Amy, and then you put your email here and you retype your email and then you just hit done. So now every time he takes a quiz, I receive an email. I really like this function. I think it's a very, very handy function. It keeps you up to date with exactly what they're doing. And if they happen to be taking a lot of quizzes in one day. And sometimes it's okay, but sometimes you may want to contact a teacher and be like, can you stop him from taking all these quizzes because he's not doing very well? The good thing about the AR Home Connect is it tells you your progress. It tells you how much of the AR goal is here, or the period. So we start from September 1st. We go to like the last Wednesday. Normally it's a Wednesday and the party's on a Friday. So to this 26, 17% of our period is already passed. So I can look at the current marking period. I can also look at the school year. So for the entire school year, I can see what his progress is, the quizzes that he's taken, the word count that he's done. But this way you don't have to ask your student or ask your teacher, when does the AR period end? When does AR end? When does AR end? What's the deadline? because right here, it's right there. Okay. This is AR Bookfinder, so I'll go to this next.